Right guys, here we are, welcome back to the channel, episode 17 of Baggio. First thing, Happy New Year, back on the YouTube grind, as we call it. As you may be aware, I have changed the skin for the first time over a period of time. I have tried skins in the past and I've turned them off within 5 minutes. This one I've kept. It is Work the Spaces skin that he uses for his series. He's edited it, or he's got someone to edit it for him. He says it fits quite well to making content. I'm going to give it a go. I'm happy with it so far. Let me know in the comments what it's like for you as viewers. It's supposed to be just a little bit, the writing's just a little bit bigger. I am zoomed in as well, but let me know. Today's episode is a big one. We play Barcelona and we are in a title race. So the league at the moment, I think the 4th place is in the bag. So Champions League, we have not got a problem, I don't think. My only slight issue is we've started conceding goals. We've scored so many goals. We've got 61 goals in 4 games. Typical Baggio. I would like to think the way of Baggio playing attack. And we have done that to our detriment at times. I'll show you a couple of results. But just over the last few weeks, we've just been a little bit sloppy at the back, should we say. So, it was the Ghent result, wasn't it? Ghent away from home. We said over the next 9 games we wanted about 7 wins. We've only had 8. We've had games moved because of this bloody Copa del Rey. Copa del Rey has been an absolute nightmare. Look how many games, because we're playing home and away, it was good at the start of January because even though we had to play Almeria 3 times in 1 week, it did help us get a little bit of fitness back in with the Christmas break. But the problem is we've been Saturday, Wednesday, and now European football has got involved as well. So over that period, I think we won 6, drew 1, lost 1. This one, as you can see, look, 0, 1, 1. So we've done really well. And then since February, we've not changed anything. We've gone 6 away at Barcelona when we were 2-1 up after the first leg. If I do stay for another year at Sevilla, which is probably looking likely, we're just going to absolutely toss it off completely. The Copa del Rey. We've rotated. We rotated in the Villarreal quarter-final, managed to get through. Then we went full hog against Barcelona. 1-2-1, deservedly 1-2-1 in the first leg. And then the second leg, we got absolutely smashed, which was really disappointing. This one was even worse. 3-0 up on 77 minutes. They scored 80, 86, 95. That was an own goal from a header from outside the area. And that was a back pass to our keeper. And he just decided to play it 30 yards to their centre forward. Our 2 centre halves always split. And he played it to the man in the middle. And then we've had a 2-2 away in the Europa League. Krasnodar in the Europa League first round knockout. With a rotated squad, to be fair. But from that, we're going to get Muriel back in. I'm not too happy with Marcus Rashford. He only gets a good rating. You won't be able to see this. He's on 7.13, which is pretty low. He scored 13 goals in 22 games. If he doesn't score, he gets like a 6.4, 6.5. So I'm starting to think that he only gets a half a decent attribute when we're scoring. But because we're creating so many chances, we're scoring many goals, I'm just going to start giving Muriel... He was going to probably go at the end of the season, but I just fancy him to score more chances and put more chances away than what Rashford is giving us. We did a little bit of business. We've brought in a couple of youngsters, but we'll see. The main one has been Damari Gray. A little bit of a panic buy. However, I had him on FM18 with Chelsea and he was absolutely class. He can play both sides pretty naturally. How I want them. Winger on the right, inside 4 on the left. Just because we're playing so many games. He's still only 25. Hopefully, we can get a tune out of him. He's just started to come alive. He had a really poor start, but he's been playing in games, in backup games, and he's been injured for the last couple of weeks. Ander Herrera is in. Central midfielder, gives a little bit more steel in the middle, because we have lost a couple. And Diaz, who I think he's actually going to Barcelona, I think, in real life. Is it Diaz? I think he's going to Barcelona from Man City. He's got everything that you want in a youngster, but he's been crap. Been absolutely terrible. So he will play it just gives us a little bit more boost in the Europa League games as well. He will give us that boost. We've signed Juan Antonio, a attacking midfielder, just turned 18, capped under 19s in Spain. He looks pretty decent, doesn't he? For an 18-year-old. He was rated quite highly, 4-star, potential 5-star as well. So we have gone for him. He's down into I think he's in the B team or something. And the other one that we got in, Andre Luis, an 18-year-old central defender. He was cheap. I think, what did we pay for him? We paid next to nothing for him. 185 grand. He's out at our B team as well now, getting some games in. He's come from International. He was rated quite highly. 18 years old. He's 6'5". Awesome physicals. Mental's pretty good. I'm not too bothered about how they play with the ball. I always look at heading, marking, tackling. That's about it. And he's already at 14 tackling. He's only 18 and a half, so he's going to develop. He will develop for us. On the outs, we did quite well. Rizovsky, we knew he was going. He went to Olympiacos. That was pre-done in October time. Wissam Ben Yedder, we managed to get 15 million. We are paying about 40 grand of his wages, but he was on 100 and... Are we paying some of his wages? We might be paying some of his wages. Let me have a little look. Yeah, we're paying 43 grand of his wages for the next 2 years. But, more important, we got him off the books. He was unhappy. He's 15 million pounds and he's 30... He's 31. Yeah, so 15 million for a 31-year-old. Not bad business. It was terrible for us as well. And we let Roque Mesa go now. He had done quite well. It kind of dropped slightly. He was on 60 odd grand a week. He's a box-to-box midfielder who's 32, so he's not going to have much left in him. And we got a decent bid of 5 million for him. So it meant, with us knowing that we had Herrera coming in as well, it was a good bit of business because we are looking to clear out a lot of the older players in the summer. We had bids in for Promes. Barcelona wanted him. They just put one bid in. We rejected it. Who else was wanted? We did have a look at trying to get rid of Simon Kaya, the captain, just because he's 30 odd. Someone put a bid in of something like £12 million, but they wanted to pay us. They wanted us to pay about 100 grand of his wage because he's on 160 grand a week. He didn't go. I took him off. He was quite happy. And he's been playing really well. He's now actually starting alongside Franco in the back four. And then the big one really has been Julian Marana. Everyone's wanted him, but have been offering, to be fair, Benfica offered 20 million up front, and then another 7 or 8 in add-ons. But he's got quite a big, basically he's owned, the last club gets about 20% of it as well. So, and he's been playing well for me. So I decided, no, you're not going to go in the winter. There's loads of clubs after him, to be fair. So we can quite look at all them after him. We can quite easily get rid of him in the summer. You would have seen that, but there's about 7 or 8 big clubs, PSG, Leeds, Celtic, all after. Right, so here we are. Big game today. We spoke about, the last few episodes, the running that we have. We've got the big boys to face in Barcelona, Atleti away, but Real Madrid at home. After that game in there, the last few games, once again, with the exception of Bilbao, but, you know, the position that when we expected to beat them, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. If we can be in touching distance of the title, I think we've got a chance. But we need to win today. We can't slip. Real Madrid, Atletico, with games in hand, we can go, what, 2 points? Is that right? 2 points behind them? Yeah, 2 points behind them, so it's tight. But we can't afford to lose, especially the home games. So the Barcelona game is massive. We absolutely smashed them in the Copa del Rey first leg. We absolutely smashed them. Just hope that we can defend properly. So we've got a couple of injuries. Herrera, no good. Gomez out injured, but as I said, Kaya's been playing quite well in there. And Bernat, once again, probably been sub. Promise is at 88%. Normally I wouldn't leave players out, but he's been that crucial for us. Like 18 goals this season. He has to play. So he probably won't make it all the way through. But we have got Damari Gray, Rashford, Hamzik, all on the bench. Genduzi as well. So we've got plenty of options on there. Barcelona signed Thovan, the ex-Newcastle player. They bid for Promise first. Let's just get it up. Hang on, where are we? They went for Promes, we said no. One bid, that was it. We just said no, blank no. And then they went for Thovan and paid £49 million for him. To be fair, he's been pretty good for them. He's been pretty damn good. What's he play as an inside forward on the right? But here we go. Said we need to get a win really today. We've gone for Sanchez and Matuidi in the middle, so we've got plenty of power in there. We're going Matuidi just as the deep line playmaker because he won't have to do as much running as a young Sanchez. Sanchez is the box to box. Right, Messi free kick. Kaya's a decent header. Arthur's underneath it. Busquets. Working it around nicely. We're chasing shadows at the moment. Can we get a tackle in here? We do still look very good on the break. We're still quite direct. Nice football from Barca. Keeping it short and sharp is what you expect. Pavard. Busquets. Oh. Terrible marking from us. We've got Messi. He's underneath a free kick. We've cleared it this time. Muriel's headed it on, but it's going to come back. And Barca have got the ball again. Can we nick it here? No. We're pressing. Now, this is what I don't like. Two people pressing at once. I don't know why it does that. Kaya's underneath it. Oh, Barca are going to get it again. We haven't had any sort of foothold in the game whatsoever as yet. These are ones that we need to win. We haven't. Franco's done well to take it off Suarez. The 35-year-old Suarez as well. Sanchez. Matuidi. Kaya's gone for a route one over the top and it's worked. Muriel is in. He's normally good in these positions. He's missed, but he's put the rebound in. 1-1. That will do nicely. Got a foothold in the game just before half-time. Half-time, we've gone for a little bit of revenge because they did embarrass us in the semi-final a couple of weeks ago. 6-2. So we have got the option of bringing Rashford on as well. A little bit of pace later on. He will get himself chances. Whether he puts them away is another matter. Rob it off him. He's going to rob it off him. He has. He has. Promise has robbed it off to Stegen. What a blunder. What a blunder. We will take it. We're going to go concentrate. What a start to the second half. Right, we've got 23 minutes to go. We're just going to whip off Promise and we'll go with Hamzik in there just as a advanced playmaker on support. He'll hopefully drop a little bit deeper. What we do is we're going to go Rashford from Muriel just because he's got, even though Muriel's got to go for us, he's got a lot of pace in there and we will leave it at that for now. So we have got Demarai Gray. I need to get Demarai Gray involved a little bit more. Tell you what, we're going to use him. Come on the right. And the clock is ticking. It's been an uneventful second half, but we will take it. They've changed their wheels on. Here we go. Last minute. Is this going to be a highlight? Dubois. Hamzik. Sanchez. Matuidi. Just don't let them have the ball. Sanchez. Fired in, but Rashford's got it. Oh, what a save that was. What a save. And we're coming into the last 10 seconds. Surely they're not going to get another chance. I've stayed positive and didn't want to drop back. We might as well keep going as what we're good at. And there it is, full time. Said we don't like dropping back. Don't see the need for it when you're that good going forward. Very nice indeed. So, there we are. We've moved up to third place, level with Real Madrid. I think it must go on head-to-head, which is a little bit awkward. Having said that, we've beaten Barcelona. We got smashed by Real Madrid, didn't we? So that really counts as an extra point. We've got to play them, though, and then we've got Atletico Madrid away. So what we will do, we're going to come back at the end of March. We've got Atleti and Real Madrid double header. We will do that in one episode. So that will be Saturday's episode. Madrid away and home. Hopefully, to be fair, we've got a few difficult away games with Real Sociedad, Valencia as well. We need to pick up as many points as we can. The only issue is, especially in this league, the other teams don't drop that many points as well. Valencia are on a decent run. They were right down near the bottom end of the table. So as I said, we need to get through this period. If we can get through this period within maybe 4 or 5 points, we have got a chance, I think. We have got a chance. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like in there. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that notification button. It would be muchly appreciated. And we will see you on Saturday morning for the next episode of Baggio. Take care, guys. See you later.